News in Motion.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, y'all, we have 6 days to go. We have 6 days to go. I see you, Shirley Nicholson. Good morning to you. Robert Holman, Graham Rising. I need the rest of that. Deborah Johnson, good morning. She says, I'm getting ready to start driving and I will be listening. You be safe on the road and please listen. Don't text back or anything. Marion Jackson, good morning to you. Latrice Jones, good morning. Jackie Rutledge, good morning to you. Kim Edmondson, good morning to you. Yes, Kim Edmondson, 6 days to go. 6 days to go. Y'all, it is Wednesday, October the 30th, 2024. I am your host, Gail Dudley. If this is the first time that you ever joined us here on News in Motion, just know this. I'm crazy. I embrace it. I give you the truth. And we have a ton of fun. And we are wrapping up this season, but we'll see what's about to happen. So thank you for hanging out with us. Hello to all the audio people out there. Shardinia, good morning. Dr. Julia Bryce, good morning to you. And Adrian, good morning to you. Yeah, that's my singing voice. Can y'all tell? I'm having fun. I'm having fun. And I have some fun. I got to be honest with y'all. After I watched yesterday's speech, I said, you looking pretty presidential out here. Go ahead and do what you do. Some excitement's in the air, but at the same time, caution is in the air. It is in the air. I see you, Adrian. So y'all listen, more than 18 million people have already voted. Hello, somebody. More than 18 million people. All right, y'all need to go over some voting information. Y'all just got to roll with me. This is happening today and tomorrow. Tomorrow, right here on News in Motion, myself along with Pastor Derek Holmes, we will have our community closing arguments as to why we must get out to vote. So be sure to join us tomorrow. We will be focused on our closing arguments. We're going to have our arguments. We're ready. We've been having this plan since September, and it is showing up tomorrow. So join us tomorrow with Pastor Derek Holmes for our closing arguments right here on News in Motion. So, y'all, first off, your vote is private. It is private. I am getting a lot of feedback from workers at boards of elections across America. First of all, thank you for trusting me the way that you have trusted me. But I guess when we look back 4 years, and you all, I have to share this with you. This morning, I was going back trying to find my list. You know my list, Marion, finding my list. I said, man, we've been on the case since 2020. And I was looking at all my notes right here on my iPad, all my notes. And I said, we have been so detailed for 4 years. I said, so that's why people believe me and trust me. And I'm glad that you do. And I'm glad I'm able to bring you this information. So listen up. Again, this is information that has been coming to me from people who are working the Board of Elections for early voting. Not just in Central Ohio, but across America. All right, so if you go as a family or as a couple, go into the voting area single, okay? If you are, and I'm saying that if you do not want your spouse or significant other to be beside you or behind you, it has been said that some of the workers, now I've heard this from people who are actually in the building, on the floor. I'm not there. I'm repeating what they're sharing, okay? That there are people who consider themselves to be conservative GOP workers who are, especially men, who are intentionally putting their spouse next to each other or having the husband or the spouse behind that person when they're voting. And women are saying, this is uncomfortable. Even if I vote the same way my husband is voting, I don't need him beside me or behind me. So go in as a single, and they should not be asking you, are you together? They should not be asking you that question. And if they ask that question, just say no. Like, you know, whatever. I'm not teaching y'all to lie here. But if you're uncomfortable, don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all, the shenanigans are already out and popping. Y'all, it is illegal to pass out paraphernalia or information inside the building. You can't do that. I don't care if you have scriptures on one side and then you flip over the red card and it says MAGA. You can't do that. Okay, you can't do that. Democrats, you can't do that either. So can y'all stop with all this? Stop with the intimidation and the harassment. Stop. Just stop. So 100 feet away, people, and passing out information 100 feet away from the building, 100 feet away. Do not take selfies with your vote. After your thing prints out, or after you fill out, if you old school, if you're at an old school location, you cannot sit there and take a selfie. Don't do that. Do not do that. That's illegal, and they can take your vote and tear it out. You can't do that. Don't take your phone inside and be on the phone. I don't care if you have earbuds or not. Y'all listen, don't do that. I'm here giving y'all all this information. Please don't do that. Do not stand in line telling people who to vote for. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Do not joke when you're checking in. Don't do it. Don't do it. Good morning, good afternoon, how are you? They ask you for your name, you give them your name. They ask you for your ID, you give them your ID. They ask you for other information. If they have to put you aside, go ahead and step aside, see what it is that they're doing, whatever. Don't joke with these people. Don't joke. They have power to say you can't vote. So don't do it. Don't do it. Have your ID and other information. Y'all, please talk to me if you're saying anything while you're out there. Okay, y'all, let's do this list one more time. Let's do this list. Know before you go, even when early voting, check your voting location. Check your voting location. Check your voting location. Please check your voting location. Complete a sample ballot. If you are unsure of what's on there, y'all, complete the sample ballot. Now, you cannot take your phone in there on the sample ballot seeing what's happening. Have your information already on there. Have your information already on there, okay? Print it out. You can take your paper in there, but you cannot take this in there, okay? I can see we're lagging a little bit, so forgive me for that. Cell phone fully charged, okay? And have a fully charged portable battery. When you're going to vote, act like you're going to be there for the day, okay? Just act like, and hopefully you're in and out in 30 minutes. Hopefully you're in and out in 15 minutes. Hopefully you're in and out there in less than an hour. But there's some cases that people are in line. Y'all, over 18 million people have already voted, okay? And I would encourage you, go ahead and get it done. Now, I see you, Rosanna and Renee and Lori. Good morning to you. Y'all have a bottle of water or two. Okay, have that snack or sandwich. That's fruit, that's crackers, that's protein bars, whatever that is. Have a power drink. I don't know. Now listen. Do not take, because I'm getting this back from election workers too. Y'all listen. Don't give them a reason. Do not take a flask, okay? And you pull that out in line. You're on government property. You can't do that. You cannot. It is not open container, okay? It's not open container. You're not tailgating, okay? You're not tailgating. You are in line to vote. You are in line to vote. Now, if you put something else in your water bottle, that's on you. But, just don't do that. Don't do that. Have your sunglasses if it's going to be raining. Have your umbrella just in case. Be prepared to stand or bring a folding chair. Those stadium chairs that, you can look like an umbrella you can put on your back. Do that. Yeah, Kim Edmondson, I have had reports that people are in line with flasks, okay? And it's you, and I'm not calling y'all out. It's the millennials. They're like, if I'm going to be here all day, I'm going to have me a little something. Y'all can't do that, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. These millennials, they're like, look, you want me to vote, so I'm going how I'm going. Have your medication, have your inhaler. Eat before you go. Now, y'all, a lot of y'all going to Souls to the Polls or March to the Polls or however you are naming it for Sunday. Now, you'll be coming from church. Act like you coming from church, okay? Just act like it. Have your fried chicken in your brown paper bag for after church, that when you're on the bus or in the van, y'all got y'all's gospel music going, got your popcorn, do whatever you do. I'm telling y'all on Sunday, and me and Pastor Holmes will talk about this more on tomorrow. This is all over America. Listen, people, listen. You be in church. Some of y'all in church still 2-3 hours. I don't know how you do it, but some of y'all in church 2-3 hours. You're going to be hungry, okay? So go ahead and have your brown paper bag ready with your sandwich. Be careful with them deviled eggs. With your protein bar, be prepared to stand in line on Sunday, okay? Be prepared. It's souls to the post. Black people coming up everywhere. We're going to be out there for that day. Just be prepared. So eat before you go. Have your inhaler. Have your book. Have your Bible on Sunday, whatever. Have earplugs or listen to music. But remember, save your battery and have on some comfortable shoes. So listen here. Men in your suits and ties, if that's still how you go to church, I don't know how y'all do that anymore, but if that's still how you go to church, you're going to have to bring a t-shirt or something. You don't know the weather. Now, in Ohio, we've gone from 40, which I was loving, back to 80, which I'm having a problem with. So we don't know what it's going to be like on Sunday or today or tomorrow. So be prepared for the weather. So bring you a change of clothes. Women, bring you something other than them heels. Them 6 inches are going to hurt your feet after you stand for about a couple hours. Have your tennis shoes. Have your tennis shoes. And y'all know my rules. Women, leggings, not tights. Leggings if you got on a t-shirt or whatever like that. So y'all, once you have voted, let's see, Latrice Jones says, can you go live while you're waiting in line? Yes, you can go live. You can go live as long as you're not in the building. So if you can go live. I know in 2020 on Morris Road in Central Ohio, we were having a party outside. I mean, the lines were wrapped around the building several times, up and down the street. We had a blast. But you have to have patience too. If you don't have patience, y'all, don't do it. You go today. You go today. As soon as they open, you go today. You go on your lunchtime, you go today. But listen, y'all, this weekend, all across America, y'all, early voting is going to be on and popping. And Sunday after church service, it's going to be stickety stack. They also, I want to share this. Y'all, this is what today is about. So if you're coming here for something else, you can go on somewhere else. But I just hope you hang out with us because we have fun here. But listen, buses, vans, I don't care if your church is a mega church. I don't care. Follow the bus lines on Sunday, okay? In some cases, you can't even drop your people off. You got to park and you walk over. So you may be walking a half a mile or more. So be prepared for that, y'all. Be prepared for that. This is when we're talking about souls to the polls. Kim Edmondson says, please bring your patience. Please bring your patience. Okay, so y'all, once you voted, call, text, post to social media, encouraging more people to get out and vote. So now let's get some seriousness out of here. Election protection. Election protection. I want everybody to get out your smartphones, write this number down. It's important. It's important. Marion, are you in here? Put your fingers in the chat, please. Okay, election protection. There's a lot of disinformation out there about voting. A lot. Oh, by the way, we talked about the fire in the ballot boxes yesterday. Do you see where a postal service worker was terminated late last night? I guess he intentionally left a box of voting ballots on the highway. Some people were driving by, saw the box, got out. They were just thinking it was trash to move out the street. Found out, but it was fully secured. It was fully secure. It had not been tampered with, but I guess he threw it out the truck. Why? Why can't we just vote? Seriously, why can't we just vote? So if the people took the box to the sheriff's department, and they turned it over. But if you are early voter by mail, just check. You can follow your ballot, check to make sure it was received. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, what's really going on, Kim Emerson? So y'all, 866-R-VOTE. 866-R-VOTE. That's 866-687-8683. Y'all, that's the English line. Spanish line is 888-839-8682. Spanish, 888-839-8682. Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, I hope I say this right. Is it Tagalog? Tagalog. Forgive me if I said that wrong. That's 888-274-8683. Again, that's 888-274-8683. Arabic. Election protection line. 844-925-5287. 844-925-5287. And we also have an American Sign Language video call number. So American Sign Language video call number is 301-818-8683. Again, 301-818-8683. All right, I hope I grabbed it all. Of the Philippines, thank you, Adrian, because I was not aware. Thank you so much for that. So those are the numbers. We will have a special Friday rundown with just election information on Friday. If you do not receive the Friday rundown in your email, in your inbox, go to gaildudley.com. Today, a pop-up box will come up, complete your information, and you will be on. But I would do that today because I think I'm going to send this thing out tomorrow. And I know it's called the Friday rundown, but it's going to be early on Thursday. So those are all the numbers. And Adrian, if Mary, if I need to go through those again, I will. But hopefully you all grab those numbers. Please share those numbers, please. All right, y'all. Voting resources. The main thing, the League of Women Voter Education is a great website to check out. Vote411.org. www.vote411.org. You can find all your election information that you need. Check your registration. Check out your ballot boxes. There's a interactive map on their website where you just click on your state and get to the information that you need from your state. They give you a whole vote plan. So if you did not write mine down, they give you a vote plan. They give you also election day problems numbers, all types of information. So again, you can go to www.vote411.org. www.vote411.org. Y'all know I love this, right? This is what I do. Got my vote t-shirts going every day. All right, y'all, ballotpedia.org. Can't forget my main thing, ballotpedia.org. Y'all, you can go to ballotpedia.org. That's BALLOTpedia, PEDIA.org. There you can get your sample ballot. There you can find out about the ballot measures in your area. You can look at election coverage there. You can look at the help desk there. You can look at anything with general election there. There's all types of articles there. There's a lot of information there. So that's my go-to for a lot, ballotpedia.org. Also, y'all, whenweallvote.org. Look, I'm giving y'all all of them because you might be partial. You might say, I like this one better than this one. Go to what works for you. Again, you can check your voter registration there. You can make a plan to vote. But then I also like When We All Vote. Good morning, Dr. Antoinette. Because, y'all, they have a link that you can sign up to host or to join a party at the polls. Hello, somebody. Listen, there's going to be parties all over the place on Sunday after church, okay? After church. So you can go to whenweallvote.org. And you just scroll down and you'll see, I'll just show y'all from my iPad. Party at the polls. Listen, they having a blast. Y'all, 6 days to go. Party at the polls. Voting is something to celebrate. So there's people having parties. I've been invited to a few because of News in Motion, and I'm going to show up to as many as I can. It's funny because I was like, well, what kind of party are we going to be doing? Do I need to have an Uber? Like, what do we need to do? What's happening here? But y'all, this is what's happening, and the excitement is in the air. So I've given you a lot of information on voting. I want to hear from you all of your thoughts of voting. And then I'm going to also go to the eac.gov. I'm going there now. Hear me. Hear me. This is my plea. I am pleading with you. If you say, okay, you know what, Gail, on Friday or Saturday, I'm going to take this quick training because I'm a fast learner. I'm going to give up my civic duties on Tuesday, November the 5th. I'm going to work the polls. They still need election poll workers. Y'all, this is unbelievable. So, yeah, this is unbelievable. So the Election Assistance Commission, that's the EAC, Election Assistance Commission. Listen, they're begging. They're begging. Now, there's a problem though. And I told the person, I said, here's the problem. Y'all have changed the rules. Now you want them to live in that direct county within that direct district. Now you want them to do A, B, C, D, but you have people willing to work, but they're not in that particular county or district. You need to change the rules. You need to do an immediate change of rules, some kind of way, get with your Secretary of State's office, whatever it is you need to do to make that change. So just check to see if election workers are still needed in your district, in your area. Just go find out, see the map, whatever there needs to be. Because if not, we all need to get to work on whatever day, Saturday, Sunday, some places I have Monday and Tuesday, okay, to get people there, to get people to the polling location. That's important. Here in Columbus, Ohio, Mahogany, let me see if I can find it. Sunny posted this early this morning. I happened to see it. Maybe I don't have it. Yes, I do. He's saying that election day volunteers are needed. If you're in Central Ohio, they need you from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Tuesday, November the 5th, at Mahogany Media Group office, which is 921 East Main Street. Mahogany Media Group office, 921 East Main Street. They're taking people to the polls. So if you are willing to drive, meet there, they're going to feed you too. They're going to feed you. Now, you volunteering, you're not getting paid, but they're going to feed you. If you're willing to drive, meet there, they'll send you out to people. They're going to vet you. They're going to vet you. So that's happening. And they're also saying if you are willing to come, bring your laptop or tablet to help get those last minute voters to the polls. So if you want more information, just inbox me and I'll get this to you. But this is from C. Sonny Martin, Mahogany Media Group. They're doing this in Central Ohio, and there's others that are out there. If you are one that's doing that, let us know. We'll announce it regularly. Our schedule may look different. I'm not on here on Friday, no. But on Monday, I may come on Monday to talk about some things just because I want to keep people engaged and aware. Davia, truly, they don't need help in Delaware County. Are you saying they're really packed? Or are you saying that, tell me what you're saying, Davia. Heather is saying, I'm really struggling to understand issue 1 here in Ohio. Okay, issue 1, thank you, Kim Emerson has it. Gerrymandering is very confusing. Well, issue 1 is saying that the current maps that they're trying to pass, we want to say yes to the current maps that are in place and not the ones that they're trying to pass. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not telling you how to vote, but I'll say this, I voted yes, okay? So if you trust me, do what you want to do. But this is all about gerrymandering. So Heather, if you want to contact me, I can talk you through it, or I can inbox you some information on that. Shirley says, anyone hosting election night watch parties? I can't do that. I cannot do that. Somebody may, so let Shirley know that. And she's in Central Ohio. Okay, Davia says, I tried to volunteer as a poll worker. They say they're fully staffed. And in Delaware County, they may be. But Davia, I'm going to say this to you as well. They know what you do. So they may not want you to volunteer. Okay, so I'm just saying that. Okay, because they won't let me volunteer. So they know what you do. And they saw you on TV. They ain't letting you do that. But they may be in Delaware County. They may be fully staffed in Delaware County. Um, but y'all, I want y'all to think about some of these marginalized communities in some of these old schools or fire homes or churches where they don't have enough staff people. Heather says, first time poll worker right here. Please pray for our safety. You're being prayed for. You're being covered. Thank you for letting us know. We'll do that. Latrice Jones says, Franklin County doesn't need poll workers either. They are allegedly fully staffed with backups as well. That's good to know. That's good to know. I know across the country from the EAC, y'all can go there, eac.gov. They're saying that there needs 67%. Okay. Now, remember I gave y'all those numbers in Gwinnett County, Fulton County, and Georgia. I was like, y'all don't have poll workers? Like, what is happening right here? But Atlanta could be a different story because of what happened in 2020. Y'all know that. Okay. So that could be a part of it. And maybe they shied away because at that point, they thought they were going to have to hand count, and they weren't willing to do that either. So Detroit, Michigan, also having a real big problem trying to get people. So if your county is stacked and you know that it is, great, great. If not, if you know people in these other areas like in Georgia and in Michigan, and you think they're willing to do it, ask them to go and sign up. Please, 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 please. So let me go back to EA Election Assistance Commission. They're encouraging people as of the most recent intel, and you may have been seeing some of the warning signs out here. They're telling people that, please vote privately and independently. They're saying if you have any needs for accessibility, to please let them know the moment you arrive. They're saying that everyone should receive corrected voting location no later than 48 hours before November the 5th. So if your polling location has changed, so that means y'all need to answer y'all's phone. Okay, just answer your phone. If you are provided a provisional ballot, if you believe you are in the correct polling place during federal election in most states. I don't know what they're saying here. They're saying if you are at the correct place, and they're saying you're not on the rolls there, and they cannot give you your new district, then go ahead and request a provisional ballot. No, that's okay. If you can make it to your correct place, do that, because maybe they moved you. So again, check your polling location before you go. Seek assistance if you need assistance. If you need a braille, do that as well. Ask for that. If you have an advocate, ask your advocate to join you if they're available to do so. And that's all from Election Assistance Commission. Let me see what you all are saying. Shirley says the Delaware training classes were much longer than usual, so they are probably full. Okay, great. That's good to know that. That's good. Yeah, isn't this fun? Yeah, I could do this all day, every day. All right, what's still needed? First of all, thank you for everyone who joined me in writing postcards. I don't want to see another postcard for a long time, but I wrote a lot of them. Phone banking is needed. Yeah, I got a list yesterday from the NAACP. It was just a text message, and I was like, what is this? And they were like, we know you're a volunteer. Can you go ahead and call these 50 people? So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to call them. They said you can call or text. So I'm going to write up a text message. I'm going to call. If they don't answer, then I'm going to send a text message. I was like, okay. But you have to be willing to give up your phone number, okay? So I'm doing that. So NAACP are still looking for phone bankers. You can do it right from your cell phone. Again, your phone number will be up, not unless you have a private line, then it'll be blocked. Door knockers are still needed all over. Y'all, I love this. Y'all, Barbara Bush, y'all know, Barbara Bush, one of the twins of George W. Bush, went knocking on doors for Kamala Harris in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Yeah, she said in a statement, hopefully after speaking to so many voters about the important issues at stake in this election, including protecting women's rights, they will get out to vote. So Barbara Bush is out there knocking on doors. They said no security. She was with a group of people knocking on doors. So they're still needing that. Now that's not my thing. That used to be my thing, but I ain't doing that now. Vote tripling. What is vote tripling? Vote tripling is you vote. Once you leave the place, do not take a selfie with your ballot. That's illegal. You can't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do it. Wait till you get outside. You have your sticker on. You have a group, whatever. Take a selfie and then send it out. So vote tripling is you send it out, then you text it out, then you email, you call your family, friends to make sure they're doing it. If they say they have, you ask them to do the same. All right? Davey and I went on October the 8th. I'm about to blast social media. We did pictures there, but I'm going to post them again. Like, look, we did this. Now we working on the other side. Come on, join us. Come on, join us. That's called vote tripling. Email, text your friends and family, social media posts. When with Black women, you may have seen my post on yesterday on Instagram. If you have registered to be a part of their community, they emailed you a lot of images, giving you permission to use them. So go through your spam or your email folder. If you know you're registered with them, click on that, put it out there. If you register with iwillvote.com, if you register with whenweallvote.org, whomever, check your email. They probably have sent you some pictures. If you with the RNC or the DNC or the Libertarian Party or the Green Party and you've registered with them, you signed up for any type of emails, check your emails. They're sending all kinds of images that you can just use, download it to your system, make up a post. Many of them even write the Instagram post, Facebook post, X post for you. So go ahead and do that. Enjoy this. They're making it easy for you to do it. All right. Marianne said, I did door knocking on Saturday for Sherrod Brown. Yay, yay, yay. I love this community. All right, y'all. I don't know about you, but I watched with excitement last night. Yes, by now y'all know who I voted for. I don't care. 75,000 turned out with Kamala Harris at the Ellipse location where that other thing happened in January 2021. But y'all, it was amazing. It was electrifying. She broke it down. She gave us information. Y'all, I do believe we cannot be a single issue voter this election. All right, y'all. Morning Brew is reporting. This is all about voting today, y'all. Voters say their most important issue in the presidential election is the economy. Everyone's talking about the economy. I don't know if you noticed, but the NASDAQ hit all-time highs on yesterday. And let me just say this again. If something has hit all-time highs, that means it's never been there before. Come on, y'all, make it make sense. I don't understand where the disconnect is. And everything in the stock market at the New York Stock Exchange has hit all-time highs these last 4 years, okay? Which means, I'll leave it there. And they're talking about, everything that's going on with the Boeing strike, the aftermath of Hurricane Helene and Milton. They're just talking about the economy as a whole. They're still talking about milk, eggs, and bread. They're talking about all these things. And I believe she addressed a lot of it on last evening. Y'all, today is the release of its estimates last quarter of the GDP, which is the gross domestic product. They're looking at that. They believe it's going to come out healthy. Listen, if that comes out healthy today, that should tell you a whole lot. That says that inflation is coming under control. That means things are about to shift in the people's favor. So look for that number to come out today. Look for that. Yes, Kim Edmondson, people are trading on the election. It's the craziest thing. I'm like, that's called gambling, but okay, do what you do. Y'all, Ted Cruz is in trouble. A school has asked Ted Cruz to stop using images of girls in a trans attack ad without permission. They've now issued a cease and desist for Ted Cruz. Listen, he's coming out, and I think his daughter's still not talking to him. So that is happening. Now, we talked a little bit about this yesterday. I got to talk about it again today. It is true. I have fact-checked it and fact-checked it and fact-checked it again. Y'all, Elon Musk Anybody want to buy a Tesla? I got one I want to sell to you, please. Are you MAGA and you're looking for a Tesla? Now you gotta pay top dollar for it, but I have a car that I want to sell you. Okay, for real, y'all. This billionaire has pledged to help Trump. Y'all remember I told y'all Trump is planning to give him a position, okay, to slash federal spending. Yesterday on X, on his platform, and I went to go see if he said it. He did. He hasn't taken it down. It's still there if you want to see it. That he's going to cut, his plan is to cut $2 trillion of U.S. spending that will send America into chaos for about 2 years. They're talking about intentionally crashing the market. Yeah, I ain't make that up. It's out there. So it's on X. He talks about the plan. He talks about how he's going to do it, and y'all, it really ties in with Project 2025. I hope y'all read it or skim it or something. That's what he plans to do. He said he's calling it the short-term economic turmoil. That's his direct quote. Short-term economic turmoil. Y'all better believe them. Y'all better believe them. Now, he claims that's something they did in South Africa. Y'all remember that, right? So listen, people. If they did that, okay, and caused this crash, who do you think gonna get ahead after the crash? Who do you think they're wiping away? Okay, I just want y'all to know we cannot be a single issue voter this year. We cannot. Talking about money, y'all, CNBC, JP Morgan Chase, y'all thought that y'all was free from this little scheme y'all did? Well, they starting to sue people. Yeah, those who took over the summer the so-called infinite money glitch. I don't know why y'all watch TikTok and think those things are real. People be making stuff up, okay? That enabled them to withdraw thousands of dollars from Chase's ATMs. Well, the bank filed suits in 3 federal courts in Texas, Florida, and California to recoup that money. They coming for you. Y'all, the videos began circulating on TikTok on how to exploit the glitch. I'm like, we do that? Look, if you can come up with that kind of scheme, you can have a serious empire of a business, okay? So why don't you do it the legal way? Seriously. In one case, y'all, a man from Houston is accused of stealing $290,000 after an accomplice deposited a fake check for $335,000. Other cases involved old sums ranging between $80,000 and $104,000. Listen, y'all, that was maybe some quick money, but now you got to pay for it. Looking for a job. Y'all, LinkedIn has launched this hiring assistant, which is an AI-powered agent built to take on a number of tasks involved in employee recruitment. So join LinkedIn. I think that's their premium package, and that's not cheap. If you're hungry, so on Tuesday, if you're like, you know what, I'm just wiped preparing for this election and what's to come and how you do your watch parties. I can't watch with people and stuff like this. I have to be by myself. I cannot watch Super Bowl part. I can't go to the Super Bowl party. I'll go, but I'd rather be at home. Especially if it's a team that I enjoy, I want to watch it. I'm not watching the Rose Bowl with anybody if Ohio State's playing. I'm not watching the national championship if Ohio State's playing. I'm not watching in a group Ohio State and Michigan. I can't do it because I gotta be watching it. I'm not in the dining room talking with some ladies. I'm not doing it. I'm watching the game. And there's more women today that are watching the game. So, you know, y'all can't talk to me while I'm doing that. Can't do it. So if you hungry, y'all, Domino's is doing the emergency pizza once again. Yeah, they doing that. Well, they just give you a pizza. It's like, what? They said it went over so well last year that they're doing it again. It started October the 8th. Domino's emergency pizza program is back and bigger than ever, they said. They're saying that this will go to qualifying orders from October the 8th, which is already passed, to January 19th. You can earn an emergency pizza available for redemption from their Domino's Rewards account. So you can just be like, look, I can't do it today. Go get a pizza. Now you can't do it every week. You can't do it every day. So save your emergency. All right, y'all, inspirational message. All right, I just want to know, you know, I don't know what about y'all, but on Wednesdays, I just have a lot of fun. But we jump into things too, but have a lot of fun. All right. So let's talk. Let's talk inspiration today. Yesterday, some of you are like, did you really leave us with that story? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, because it inspires you to do something and to say something. Hopefully that's what it did. But today's inspirational message, I really want to talk about how we can make a difference. Seriously, how we can make a difference. Y'all, there's so much available to us. There's so much that's out here for us. And we can make a difference just by having one conversation. Just by having one conversation. This week, I'm giving y'all a transparent moment. My prayer life lately has been, Jesus, look, what am I doing? Where am I going? How am I getting there? And Everbloom is unfolding. I'm waiting for my website to catch up. So I'm kind of like slowing down the conversation, waiting for the website to catch up, to where there's sometimes like, okay, am I just to abort this? And no, I'm not supposed to abort it, because it's huge. Y'all, Everbloom is huge. And I'm real excited about Everbloom. And it aligns with everything that I've been doing, I am doing, and it's right in my purpose. And I'm so excited. Dr. Bryce says, inspirational message. Can't have my necklace, is beautiful. What necklace y'all talking about? The one from yesterday? How can we make a difference? Thank you, Lori. How can we make a difference? Thank you, Marion. How can we make a difference? So I have been praying, like, God, show me how this is unfolding. Show me what I need to do here. How am I going to get here? Where are the resources coming from? Because it's huge. Like, how exactly is this supposed to all come together? What does this look like? And God just was like, just trust me, just trust me. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes God get on my nerves with that. I'm trusting you, but can you show me something? Y'all, this is just how I talk to God, okay? So you can talk about me if you want to. I don't care. So this week, starting Monday, I met with some Gen Zs. We had a great conversation. I had no idea where the conversation was going. They just invited me. I showed up. Great conversation. Yesterday, I'm caring for my mom. She's back home, everyone. Thank you for praying. Caring for my mom, my phone rings. It's somebody else. It's another young person. It's literally lining up with what God is doing. And I'm like, okay. So I call that person back. We're on the phone for about 45 minutes. This morning, when I wake up, my phone on my text messages says, I know you up. It's 4:00. Hey, can we meet today? I got to talk to you about something. Everything is specifically lining up. So my prayer call with God this morning. Okay, Jesus, look. All right, so these things are already coming. We said January. This is still October. What's happening and how am I to get there? And God said, all I needed you to do is trust me. He said, are you willing to do what I've asked you to do without even raising a dime yet? Big gulp. I'm like, what? He said, if you trust me, just keep doing what I've called you to do. Everything else is going to line up. So I had to share that with y'all this morning. What is it that you want to do? Start doing it, because everything in this season is about to line up. It actually already is lining up. So Latrice, you still on here, Latrice? I have 4 names. 4 names I'm going to call that God revealed to me today. Latrice, are you still on here? Put yes in the chat. If you're not driving, put yes in the chat. Kim Edmondson, are you still on here? So put yes in the chat. Kenny Stanley, I don't know. I know you're back in school, but if you happen to be listening here, put yes in the chat. Robert Holman, if you're still on here, put yes in the chat. All right, see, Latrice says yes. Lori says everything in this season is about to be revealed. Listen, everything. So Heather said, yes, Lord. I see y'all feeling this. All right, Latrice. Your nonprofit is about to take a turn. Now, you got to go to God and read this for yourself. It's about to take a turn for the better. Now that your son is considered a man, and I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Now that and I'm not a prophet, y'all. I'm not. Please, I'm not. I'm just with my time in prayer. Kim's like, yes. Now that your son is now a man, and we're talking about Isaac, not Isaiah. It is a mother-daughter team that your public announcements, your workshops, Got some workshops here. The how-tos, it's time for that to launch. And it begins with city government. I don't know what none of this means. It begins with city government, school systems, and then churches. You will be more comfortable going to churches first, but God said no. City government is first. Now you go to God and find out whatever that is, okay? Kim Edmondson said yes. So Kim Edmondson, and I'm putting y'all all on Front Street. And the reason I'm putting y'all on Front Street, because I was going to just send y'all a text message, because all of us are going to see how God's going to move in your life. And we're all your accountability partners, okay? And for those of you who may be tuning in, it's like, oh, wish you would call my name. I'm not a prophet, okay? I'm just being obedient. And who knows, maybe there's still a connection and God's going to reveal something to me later and I'll share it with you later. It's all a part of Ever Bloom, y'all. Another petal is falling. Kim Edmondson. All right. You cannot play small any longer. Can't play small any longer. Your housing and development and investment, go ahead, establish a name. Go ahead, establish a bank account, and go ahead and write a list of 12 people that you're going to have coffee with to talk about your plan in its entirety and kick it off before the end of the year. That's all I got. That's all I got. So you gotta do you, Robert Holman is in here, so Kenny's not in here yet. Okay, Robert Holman. Now, not my words, okay? As an older gentleman, your kindness, your spirit, you say every morning, grand rising. You normally put a whole thing up there, and you didn't today, because I was supposed to read it, and I don't have it. But you normally say grand rising. Your mentoring is not to younger men. Your mentoring is to men your age or older. And in that mentoring, you're supposed to be completely honest, even if they reject your words. So there you go. Hey, Latrice, Kim Edmondson, that ain't on me. That's on y'all now. That's on y'all. And my shoulders just totally relaxed once I shared this with you all. Listen, y'all, this is the season that we're in. And I'm not making up and putting anybody else in here, but this is the season that we're in. You know exactly what you've been called to do. So start doing it. Again, y'all, Davia is having a women's weekend, November the 15th and 16th. Go to her website. I don't know if it's on. Let me know if it's on your website, Dave, if you're still here. On her social media pages, go ahead and register. Don't wait. That's happening. I think you're going to be blessed by that. I think you're going to be really blessed by that. And if you don't live in Central Ohio, get in your car, drive, take a flight, fly. There's the hotel's right there. You can spend the night, hang out with us, have some fun. So come in and support that. Deborah is doing some workshops on writing. She has a writing movement going. Participate in that. Again, this is a day you all can put your businesses in the chat if you want to. Whatever it is you're doing. Adrian, are you still doing paparazzi? Let us know in the chat if you're still here. Dr. Bryce does a lot with performance, same as Lori. Performance. Dr. Bryce is doing some great work in the Bronzeville community. Dr. Bryce, put anything that you have coming up, put it in there, please. She says it's time to rest, release, wait, and relax in God so we can enjoy the rest, receive what is next of God. That's from Dr. Bryce. Thank you for that. If you have anything coming up, put that in the chat. Heather, let us know what you're doing. Heather, so good to see you. Yeah. All right, y'all. So I'm going to give y'all a moment. Y'all better put in the chat sooner or later. Latrice, you can call me, but I don't have anything else to tell you. Same with you, Kim Edmondson. I'm just delivering a message. I'm just a messenger today. All right, y'all. We got to vote. Listen. So join me tomorrow. I will have Pastor Derek Holmes. We're going to be having the News in Motion closing arguments. Since everybody's having closing arguments, me and Derek said, well, ours is going to be closing arguments too. The other thing I want y'all to notice, with what's happening, y'all, more people have canceled their subscriptions with the Washington Post. Some stuff is happening with LA Times as well. What you're going to start seeing Devontae, if you're on here, let me know. Well, you're going to start seeing digital media like this is going to start popping up. Be careful who you follow. Be careful. Make sure you fact check their information. Fact check to make sure there's somebody you can trust and that their content is authentic and you fact check that content. So that's popping up as well. Dr. Bryce said, oh, you are welcome, Marion. Dr. Bryce said, you know I can't pronounce that. Look, I ain't embarrassed to tell y'all when I can't pronounce something. West African dance performance, November the 17th at the Lincoln Theater in Columbus, Ohio. I went to that. Was that this summer? It was amazing. Lori says God has some great things in store for so many of his people who have remained faithful and focused. Do it afraid. Absolutely. That's a great word. Do it afraid. Y'all, Lori, y'all know I go off into a tangent on Wednesdays. Lori is jamming. Y'all, she's getting grant after grant, which is grant means money. She's getting money after money for her nonprofit. She's doing some amazing things that are coming up. Support her work. Don't be acting later. Like, Lori, you remember me? And you haven't done anything. I can say, Lori, but I don't even have to say, Lori, remember me, because she'll be like, yeah, come on. Listen, y'all support this work. It's the bomb. Rosanna said, I'm staying right here with News in Motion. Bless your heart. Thank you. Don't forget, we get ready to go on break. Listen, this election has done one in on me. I'm about to take a break for real. For real break. I'm taking a break. Again, we're going to go through all next week. Chesson. Thank you. Chesson West African dance performance. So y'all need to give me stuff like that. I appreciate that. At the Lincoln Theater. Lori, The Gift, December the 6th and 7th at Northland Performing Arts Center. That's off of Morse Road, right? About foster care. Y'all know y'all got to support that. Y'all know y'all got to support that. That's amazing. And if you don't live in the area, y'all can still support. You can still support. All right, y'all, and start sending me things. Some of you said that you're afraid to send me things from in other cities and states because you think that you're the only one. No, you're not. The audio people and the replay people, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised who's tuning in. And we can get that information out there. So let us know. Let us know. All right, y'all. So we'll hear next week. We doubt very seriously that the election will be called. Hopefully it will be on Tuesday. I hope it's like a landslide. It's like a serious wave and it's called on Tuesday. If so, we'll still be here Wednesday. Of course, we got to celebrate. And then Thursday. If the election is called next week, then we're on break till January. If it's not called next week, you'll see us the following week. We will be here until the election is called. And then we will take a break. Hopefully it'll be called before Thanksgiving. And then we will take a break and we will return in January. But we'll be returning with a twist. With a twist. And we're so excited about it. Again, I'm trying to slow up for my website to catch up with me. We'll be back. So it's been a good day. It's been a good day. There's something about Wednesdays. I'm just totally pumped on Wednesdays. I don't know if have y'all noticed that? On Wednesdays, I'm different. I'm pumped. On Tuesdays, I think there's so much news over the weekend that I'm inundated with news. By Wednesday, I'm like released and free and go for it. Thursday, we're about to have a blast with Pastor Derek Holmes tomorrow. That's going to, again, be our closing argument with News in Motion in the community. All right, y'all. Y'all know what I say. Stay well, everyone. And remember, make some bold moves. We are out.
News in Motion.